So about a week ago, I dropped a video called Worst Dispensary Ever, basically breaking down one of my worst experiences shopping at a dispensary in Colorado. And near the end of the video, I mentioned that I had a pretty bad experience with a dispensary here in Florida. And I mentioned a comment, Sotera sucks, if you want to hear about that. And I think over a dozen people replied Sotera sucks or hit me up on another social media platform and said, hey, when are you going to tell that story? I know I had a lot of people in my Twitch stream asking for it, which you should come smoke with me on Twitch. What are you doing? You don't follow me on Twitch? I'm probably live and getting high right now. Well, anyway, here's that story. So this takes place shortly after I moved back to Florida. I'm originally from Florida. I lived in Colorado for 5 years, and then I moved back here a couple years ago, and I wanted to get into the medical scene, get my medical card, and check out all these dispensaries over here I'd been hearing about. Well, I had just got approved, and I was able to start buying weed, so I'm ready to make my first transaction. When you go to the medical doctor, they give you coupons. You get a bunch of different things like 50% off your first trip, or 75 off $150 spend, or just a little variety of coupons from dispensaries around the area, so you can get a little taste of everything, which I recommend. When you want to check out dispensaries, the best way to do it is check out a few places, see who has deals, and then get an idea for the average quality and type of products you're going to encounter. Well, I did a little bit of research. I had a handful of coupon cards for some different dispensaries here. Well, since this was my first dispensary trip, I was making a video for it. The video's on my channel. So I was trying to take advantage of whoever had the best coupon so I could get the most weed, the most dab, the most stuff, just to show it off in the video. I used to do a lot more dispensary hauls, but YouTube hates that kind of content. So I don't know if we're going to see too many more unless we can figure out a new way to do them. Well, after doing a little bit of research on the coupons I had and what was available, I found this place, Sotera. Now, it was a little bit of a drive. I think it was about 45 minutes away. There's like 3 or 4 other dispensaries that were closer, but the deal I had, the coupon I had, I think it was like a 50% off. I can't remember exactly, but I do know it was one of the better deals to use at the time, and I was trying to take advantage of that. I think off the top of my head, I could be wrong, but I think it was 75 off 150. So I said, fuck it, let's go. Let's drive 45 minutes. I'll go past a few dispensaries and I'll check one that's a little bit out of the way. And for me, I had just moved back. I've lived in this area before, so it was a little nostalgic for me just driving around and checking out some places that I hadn't been in several years. Well, I get to Sotera and they get me all checked in and everything. And I mentioned, hey, I got this coupon, got it from the med doctor. I'm trying to get this deal today. Let's see what we can get. And they informed me right there. They're like, oh, we just stopped accepting that coupon today. It was a coupon for the first-time patient deal. They just completely stopped it. Well, I just got the coupon from the medical doctor, and I just drove almost an hour to get here. And they're basically telling me, oh yeah, we don't have any first-time patient deal anymore. I'm just like, what? Now, I'm kind of raising a little bit of a stink because I drove a decent distance to get there, and I had a coupon that didn't have any type of expiration on it. It didn't say valid until or we reserve the right to refuse this. It just said the deal on it. And I even verified on their website before driving out there. They had the deal listed on their website. So I'm getting in a little back and forth saying, why can't you offer this? There's no expiration. You guys are still advertising it online. I'm like, oh, sorry, we just made a change. The word came down from the top and we can't do anything about it, which, it's a situation I can understand. The employees don't make all the calls there. So I'm like, well, let me speak to your corporate office. Have them give me a call or give me their number so I can call them. I think they ended up giving me a phone number and I had to ask somebody to transfer me over to somebody to transfer me over to somebody. I don't even know if I spoke to the right person, but this person said they were like in charge of operations or something at the time. And they were basically telling me I was shit out of luck. And they weren't even nice about it. I was like, look, I drove almost an hour here. I have a coupon with no expiration. I'm trying to get the deal that you have on your website. And like, sorry, we're just not doing it anymore. I'm like, yeah, but you're literally advertising it actively right now on your website. Like, oh yeah, sorry, that doesn't matter. We just can't do the deal. And I think I've never pulled this card out before. It's not really something most people care about, but I was like, hey, look, can you do me a favor here? Can you just let it slide this one time? I won't spend too much. I mean, you're literally advertising the deal, but I'm gonna do a YouTube video. I'm gonna give you some free promotion, okay? People are gonna see my video and go, hey, maybe I want to check out that place, that strain. It happens. I literally bumped into somebody outside of a dispensary in Colorado Springs and they said, hey, is this you? And they're showing me my YouTube channel on their phone. And I'm like, oh shit. And they're at one of the dispensaries in my video. They found out it was a medical dispensary and they couldn't go in that day, but it happens. People see my video and then they go to the place. So I mentioned this to them and she didn't care. Nobody cared. And that's why I was reluctant to pull it out. Nobody really cares, but they got some free promo in the video. I fucking said, fuck Sotera. I was talking a lot of shit about them in there. Bro, they were advertising the deal online and not honoring it. Now, I think I ended up just going to another place that was nearby. I think I went to Vitacan as my first place place. They had some first-time deals that they were offering, and I just went in and got it. Honestly, I wasn't really impressed with what they had. They didn't even have dabs. They just had distillate, and I don't think I've been back there since that video. Plus, it's like an hour away almost. Well, this is something I found out days after this instance. Is somebody brought it up to me on my Twitch stream. It was almost a week after I had been turned down for the deal or whatever at Certera. They were still advertising it online. If you went to their fucking shitty website where they promote their goddamn shitty mids, they still had the fucking deal up that they wouldn't honor me. They were still saying, come on in for a first-time patient deal, when they just told me they weren't doing any more first-time patient deals. And we checked for like a few days in a row. They had it up, I think, over a week after they told me that they canceled it or stopped it. They were advertising it on their website. Like, how many people did they turn down? How many people did they say, oh, sorry, that deal that you saw online that you drove here to come get, we're not actually doing that. We're lying to your face about it. I can understand. I've made websites before in the past. I've edited websites. It takes 3 or 4 minutes to change the information on a website. That's a long time. It could have taken somebody up to a few minutes to remove that deal that they weren't honoring anymore on the website. I understand how it works. Yo, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you advertising shit that you're not gonna honor? Anyway, I still haven't been to this dispensary. I was so fucking pissed with this one experience. There's plenty of other choices, and Certera's not even that close. And here's something interesting that I find. That's the place. This is the dispensary, Certera, whatever the fuck they're called, Certera Wellness or some shit. Nobody likes them here, bro. I've seen so many people bashing them on Reddit, people leaving comments on that video where I talk shit about them going, oh, yo, that's the worst place. You're so glad you didn't buy any of the mids they sell there. I've seen pictures of the weed there. I have said cannabis is batch-based, but I think they have mostly bad batches over there. I have heard just way too many people say that that is the worst dispensary here, and they showed their true colors to me before I even had a chance to waste money there, which I'm actually kind of excited for. Imagine if I just went there and bought their shitty mids, dude. Imagine if I just loaded up on a bunch of their mids. Either way, it's fuck Certera. Let me know what your least favorite dispensary in Florida is. Let me know if you think Certera is really good and I should just fucking suck it up and go in and buy some of their mids. Anyway, if you want to see that video, my first dispensary trip in Florida, and see me bashing Certera in the video, check out this video right here. I hope you have a lit day. And don't forget to follow me on like Instagram or something. I don't know.